Are you serious? Are you serious? We have information. Just 47 minutes ago, the reports have come in. The United States Navy is sending a strike group towards the Western Pacific Ocean, headed to the Korean Peninsula. I repeat, the United States Navy has sent a strike group toward the Western Pacific Ocean to provide a presence near the Korean Peninsula. Also, the Carl Vinson strike group, which includes an aircraft carrier, will make its way from Singapore, according to an official who spoke to Reuters. Also, the news follows a report on Friday by NBC that the National Security Council had included the return of nuclear weapons to South Korea in options presented to Donald Trump for dealing with the threat posed by North Korea. Killing North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un was also an option on the table, according to the NBC News report. And today, the White House said the United States President Trump had spoken to acting president of South Korea, Hwang Kyo-ahn. And meanwhile, he called the U.S. missile strike on Syria Thursday night an intolerable act of aggression. Rising tensions between North Korea and South Korea, the United States and the North's nuclear ambitions were chief among the subjects discussed by Trump and the Chinese President Xi Jinping at the Mar-a-Lago resort there in Florida. And the White House said today that Trump spoke with the South Korean president about the strike in Syria, launched in retaliation for a suspected chemical attack on citizens by President Bashar al-Assad and his government there in Syria. The two leaders, Trump, are going to stay close contact with each other regarding North Korea. And I'm talking Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping. Now, I have other reports that I received, very important information as it relates to North Korea. Here's what it says. The United States and South Korea are conducting routine military exercises. They called this the Foil Eagle 17. They just finished them. They mobilized thousands of troops and filled the peninsula with an arsenal of equipment. Also, we've deployed the THAAD missiles defense to protect South Korea from North Korean nuclear strikes. Also, our B-52s are in the mix and have been sent to South Korea. The Navy is fully engaged in this situation, and the focus of the war games were to be preventative warfare to prevent North Korea from launching nuclear missiles, including nuclear missiles toward the United States. This also included U.S. nuclear preemptive strikes if needed, and also try to prevent cyber warfare by the North. Now, this is, of course, the news is full of North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un's threats of a preemptive nuclear war on South Korea or Japan or Guam or United States of America mainland. These threats are being, and South Korea for sure, these threats are being taken extremely serious. And look, folks, this is the situation we have, okay? We have to be concerned about what's going on in the Korea. So we already know that the 59 Tomahawk missiles that President Trump authorized that were fired into Syria were extremely effective, hitting all their targets. The question is, did Trump react based on intel he received? Was that intel correct? One thing's for sure, President Trump made a decision with the Chinese president sitting right there. But now this North Korea thing's a whole different game, and we've got our Navy destroyers, strike forces on their way to protect and to have a strong presence to deal with North Korea. So this is the breaking news right now. U.S. Navy strike force headed to the Korean Peninsula. All systems go to protect South Korea, Japan, Guam, U.S. mainland, and anywhere else that North Korea may decide they want to try to launch nuclear power. I'll be back with more current world events and how it relates to biblical prophecy. Folks, this is serious. Are you serious? Because we're living in the last days.